Hey guys, what's up? I'm 2000. Today we're going to talk about the importance of free speech. And when I say that, I mean something else. First, I'm going to define what free speech is. Free speech is basically the principle that you can say whatever you want. The First Amendment endorses this, along with the right to freedom of press, which which may or may not have gone well lately. The freedom of religion, and the freedom to protest, and the freedom of one other thing. I don't remember what it was. But the point being, this is supposed to be free. But there's been certain things that I normally wouldn't talk about. Well, yeah, actually talk about this. I do talk about SJWs often. The not so good ones, not the ones who are actually fighting for social justice. But you know what, oh gosh. I'm all for, the PC culture basically says, don't say anything that offends other people. That's okay, but what happens if they're offended by every single little thing? I'm saying, okay, I don't know, I'm just going to give an example. Why'd your chicken cross the road? See, if someone was to get offended by that, why are you using chicken? That's birdist. I don't know, I'm just making up a crazy example. But still, I can understand, if you're naturally more sensitive. I should know. Because to a point I was, sensitive. Having said that, I was not so sensitive that I couldn't handle free speech. But I have two solutions. One, toughen up, or two, relocate yourself to somewhere you'll be safer. And if you're going to fight for something, make sure you can justify it. Because, for example, these days, the SJWism, not the good kind, there are good social justice warriors, like MLK Jr., he was fighting for social justice, he was fighting for civil rights, he was fighting for the rights of everyone. Ordinance mapa. This might take more than 1 minute. Okay. But the point being, yeah, he was fighting for social justice. These SJ social justice warriors are not actually fighting for social justice. They're fighting for socialism in a variety of other cases which may or may not work so well in America. The deal is, we've managed to hold on to our traditions pretty well. And, the rest of the world, I heard, has managed to, change. But we're more rooted in tradition. Okay, that's that. But still, it goes to the point, if you say Merry Christmas to someone else, that's offensive. First of all, yes, I am Hindu, but I do celebrate Christmas. Having said that, I don't go to church to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, but I do get gifts. I do celebrate that. So you don't have to be a certain religion to celebrate their holidays. You just have to celebrate the holiday. Holidays can be secular as well. So, yeah. Personally, I could care less what holiday you said to me. I understand people might be offended by this, but you don't know who might be who these days. I could say, hello, how are you doing? These days, I'm gonna guarantee you there's gonna be one human being on this earth who's gonna find that term offensive. I'm not even kidding. That's someone. Because I do remember seeing some Instagram posts saying, alright, if you don't want to have a gun, don't carry one. But don't tell everyone else not to. I could care less about about guns, but if we're going to do gun control, make sure it has nothing to do with the government. Because I've heard in certain countries, they do gun control and it doesn't work so well. Anyway, but we're here to discuss why we need free speech. Because the importance of free speech is that we can say whatever we want. We can express our creativity. I could be painting a picture right now. I can be teaching lessons, like the quadratic formula, or I could just be trying to make everyone laugh by making a bunch of jokes. See, you can't do that without free speech. Because I'm going to give an example in, I really don't think he's going to find out, but the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, also known as North Korea by most people. You see, they put a bunch of propaganda into your head from the day you're born. Like you want to know the primary religion in North Korea? Kim Jong-unism. Sorry to put it that way, but that's true. They actually worship him. It's not that different from the book 1984. In fact, I saw this meme, Kim Jong-un, that says, "Where's my copy of 1984? I need to run a nation." Bruh. You see, if you have like a cult, like you really can't like develop free thought. And they don't want you to, I remember this time where I saw this meme that says, "Closed minds stop thought crimes." And I also saw this other meme that says, "Welcome, this is safe space. If you're about, please do not commit any microaggressions." And then the brain popped out of the students saying, "So long, you won't be needing me." No joke, the brain popped out of the students. See, that's why I feel like sometimes, like they've managed to take who are not going to specify until a few more videos later, they're trying to, like, give us, like, they're trying to indoctrinate us, simply stated. Like, JFK says perfectly, there is a plot to enslave every man, woman, and child. Before I leave this high and noble office, I intend to expose this plot. That could have been what caused his death. I hate to say it, but it could have, because there are a bunch of theories about it. But point being, yeah, like, if free speech is regulated, we can't say whatever we want to. We can't express our creativity. Creativity is an instinctual part of the human brain. You can't erase that from us. Like, and if there's anything that humans want, aside from, like, basic needs, like, I don't know, food, water, air, space, clothes on your back, a roof on your head, Wi-Fi, yeah, that's a human need these days. People these days are so obsessed with Wi-Fi, let me put a comparison here. If trees gave off Wi-Fi instead of oxygen, this entire planet would be covered with trees, inside and outside. In fact, there'd be so much trees that even if they did give off oxygen, we'd all be dead by now if trees give off Wi-Fi. That sounds legitimate, right?
Yeah, that's awesome idea.
Alright. I don't know how much you got out of that. But still. That just goes to show how reliant we are on Wi-Fi in the first world. Or at least in in some random nation in North America, which I'm not going to specify because I don't want them tracking down my location. Just kidding. I think y'all know where I live. Don't put it in the comments. I don't want to get stalked. But having said that, yes. Humans, if there's anything we want food, we want water, we want mates. I mean, every animal that reproduces sexually wants mates. And freedom, that's like an instinctual need. Yannick, non-Ethereum. When you're learning another language and you mispronounce something. Yeah. But the point being that, yes, humans have fought for freedom. Wait. There's a statement, I don't remember where it came from, but it says, live free or die. Oh, I know, that was in regular show. Back when I used to watch Cartoon Network. I wouldn't say it became bad, I just say that I preferred to watch other stuff after that. And I guess I didn't watch that much TV. Having said that, yeah, humans have fought for freedom, and we die for freedom, essentially. I mean, look at what various people have done. I mean, we can't have our freedoms taken away. I mean, like, I understand, like, certain people have sensitive feelings, and, like, I respect other people's sensitivity. Having said that, if you are so sensitive and you can't handle free speech, then let me get you a safe split. What's it called? A safe space? Here, one second. Let me just get a world map ready. Alright. 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 Somewhere around right here. Alright, if you didn't see what that was North Korea. But, point being, yeah, that's kind of like, I oppose political correctness personally. I respect the ideology, but I oppose it because, like, there are certain things, like I joke around with my friends, and most of the time it's all in good fun. You see, people just joke around about certain stuff that could offend certain people. Do I believe that they should joke around with themselves? I mean, yes. You see, political correctness. You can't have jokes anymore. Now, people will like exaggerate into totalitarianism. I don't believe it's flat out totalitarianism. It's just one bad thing that could evolve into a worse thing. Like, I understand the reason why we would have this to protect disempowered groups. Look, I understand if you're in one of these groups, but there's a reason that we have free speech in this country. You know, I remember some guy said, "I want you to be offended every day on this campus." And I was like, no, but seriously, I want you to be offended every day on this campus. Like he said he didn't like bigots and bullies. And neither do I. Look, I don't believe that people should go out trying to offend other people, but then again, I believe that people like shouldn't ban free speech just to appease a few. Because I do remember this quote that's by I think Benjamin Franklin that says, "Those who give essential freedoms to protect for a little safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." And I agree with Benjamin Franklin. And I do remember this quote by someone that says, "We're going to have to give up some freedom to protect our safety." I'll leave it up to you to decide who it was. But simply said, yeah, we need... Yes, Dad. Yeah, but we can't have... Like, if we're going to have political correctness, at least, like, don't force it on us. Because we should be able to say whatever the heck we want. Having said that, yes, we should not offend other people. Yes, we should not be bigots. Yes, we should respect all people regardless. We should respect all good people. Notice what I said, good people. You see, I remember that from, I think there's just, whatever. Point being, yes. If we're going to live in a free country, we might, instead of just taking out the freedom and making it bad, like making the idea of, like, oh, you can't say this anymore without being considered. Like, yes, many of these things can't, like, for example, like, how to be ninja, there were some derogatory terms, yes, I'm aware of that. But, I mean, like, now it's like a good thing, like, they're protecting, like, certain groups, but don't call them disempowered. Don't judge people by, like, on certain categories. Judge people on whether they can do a good job or not. Alright, this has been Wild Animal 2000, catch you later.